Like Hunter has the issue too. Like the only thing in Hunter I say is like they have. Think about it. Who really dies in Hunter except for Netero? Like who really dies?
I feel that.
That's the problem. Like I think it's a trope. It's not just Naruto that has this issue. I think it's the genre in general.
But a lot of people on the sidelines do die, and also like here's the thing: there's not enough people close to home yet in Hunter. Like Hunter hasn't fully developed, so I can't really say anything about Hunter yet because like, do you know about this next arc, Ethos? Like,
yeah, I know about the Dark Planet. I know about it all. I read it up to where you were. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Perfect. So. You know that this is gonna unfold to be the biggest, greatest, craziest arc ever, even though he's never gonna fucking write it because he's a dickhead.
Well, we never will know. So
right, yeah. Well, it would have unveiled to be that. So if at the end, here's the thing: like Naruto's over, we can talk about it in retrospect. We can't talk about Hunter because Hunter's not over. So
anime-wise, Hunter's
built up enough yet. Because if you're but
we're talking about the anime. Where I was referring to the.
No,
anime.
I'm talking about story. I'm talking about story. Period.
So
I'm not talking about anime or manga. I'm literally talking about the story of Naruto. Right. Because if we're talking about anime, then I have to include the fillers, and I'm not including the fucking fillers.
Well, we don't need the filler, but the thing is that
the anime.
The point is that even though Hunter's not done, Hunter's in its current state, and that's the only thing that we can rate it against. We can't rate it against what could be. We have to rate against what is.
I mean, I agree, but I disagree because I don't want to rate an incomplete story to a complete story. That's not.
Well, he's not completing it, so we can't.
I
Gangster's never going to be complete.
I joke about that all the time. I joke about that all the time, but maybe one day he's not dead yet. It's not like
he's not dead yet.
He's not dead yet. Until he's dead, the story could continue. So I can't give you that because it's to me it's incomplete. Yes, he bitches about it and like he's like, oh, I'm gonna be on indefinite hiatus until blah 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 blah. But he's not dead, so it's not over. Whereas Naruto is like, this is the end, done, finished. Like,
well, I mean, it's not finished. It's not finished technically because
I mean Boruto, yeah, but that's a different.
It's incomplete as well.
That's a different. No, I'm not talking about Boruto though. Boruto, like the end of Naruto. Boruto is the continuation, but it's not. We're not gonna go there. Like I could compare Naruto to Bleach. I could compare Naruto to pretty much any shonen that's ended. I'm just saying when it's all said and done and when the dust finally settles for peace and the goal that has been attained that they've wanted since the very first issue of the manga is there, that's what you can compare it to. But I don't know, fam. I just don't think that's great. Is that great, my nigga?
I look, the only thing I'm saying is I completely agree. Like I don't think Naruto to me is like maybe a 6, a 7 maybe if I'm like being very lenient. I'd give it a 7, but
I'd give it a 7.
It's a 6 in my book right now. I think it's a 6 on my anime list. But the whole point I'm arguing is that I don't think Naruto's issues are just Naruto's issues. I think it's a genre, it's a trope issue of the genre. I don't think this is only Naruto's fault. This is why Naruto is. I think it's like you can look at almost every shonen and see those exact same problems in every shonen.
Once again, why I don't read shonen. I read seinen, I read horror,
I agree.
And I read psychological. Those are the best genres that anime and manga have to offer, in my opinion.
The only exception I can give to it is maybe One Punch Man but the only reason why One Punch Man gets away with it is because it's a parody. It's a parody of the trope itself.
Yeah, that's why I can get away with it. On Kill la Kill, One Punch Man, all those shows get away with it because they're parodies. It's not.
But when they take it seriously, then
Prison School is a parody of the ecchi.
And that's why people love it.
Yeah. So. Like that's just what I'm saying. Like I don't know. Once again, it's like it's really hard for me to say that. Like I'll give you an example. It's really hard for me to say that. Like I don't know. Like an Iron Man movie is really good when I've watched Moonlight. You know what I'm saying? It's like it's good in its own right. It's good in its own right. But it's like when you've seen some shit that's so good or so great that it just hits you in your soul, it's just like, and then you see you go back and you look at other shit and you're just like, what the fuck?
I agree, but you gotta learn. Like I had to learn this the hard way. You gotta learn how to filter because this is the exact same shit with Witcher. Like Titanfall 2 is in my book like it's a 9 out of 10. Like it's a great game. Witcher is also like a 9.5, a 9 out of 10. But like they're not the same by far. Like that's what I think it is. It's like they're not on the same level. And I think we were talking about this with DX. It was like on a tier level, like there's different tiers and shit. And it's like when you can appreciate the different stuff that's in its perspective, like for what it does it do it good? Yeah, on its own. And then like when you start comparing it with other stuff that's like higher up there, and that's the worst part about Witcher is that's the only I agree. It's like that's the worst thing about anything that's really good is you don't want to recommend it to others because you say once you do that will become your bar standard and it'll ruin everything else for you. You won't be able to enjoy the other shit. And it's hard. I've learned how to do it, but it's very hard to like strike a balance where you can appreciate the masterpieces, but still appreciate the stuff that doesn't. Like, I don't know if you've had it, Anon, but I've seen JoJo's showed me some stuff, but I've watched some anime that weren't amazing. They weren't like incredible, but they were good. Like I finished it and I just had this feel good feeling after watching them. I wouldn't say that they were the greatest anime I've ever seen. Like on Go, what is it? Like Psycho-Pass is probably another one. Like I wouldn't say they're the greatest anime. There's like some of my favorites, but like I still enjoyed them for what they were. I don't know. It's weird, but I know what you're saying. I definitely know where you're coming from though. It's definitely a hard struggle. No doubt.
Right.
All right, hit that record, TBH. You got enough to like at least 5 videos.
5 videos, nigga. That's a whole 2 weeks and a half.
Right.
you got 10 videos.
We just got through February, boy.
Boy.
You just recorded February's content.
You walked away and everything came back.
I did actually.
All right, so now you got enough to cover all of our.
Bro, you got about 2.5 weeks worth of videos.
Yeah.
No more worth of relevant to anime in general.
Cause man,
masterpiece. It's hard out here, dog.
That's because that's what like the number 2 anime in the world, Naruto. And like I be trying to tell these niggas who like don't watch anime like that. I'm like, yo, y'all niggas need to know your taste.
You know what I see
that, boy.
You know what I think it is. I think Naruto to you is like how I feel about Uncharted. Like I feel like that's the exact same feeling.
It's gotta be it. It's gotta be it. It's just like
I know exactly how
Naruto is like the peak for these casual niggas, and I'm just like,
right.
There's better shit out there. Like
yeah, y'all just don't know.